Recording in progress. Your practice video. Practice video number one, the basics that we went through. Step one, breathing. Turning our attention to breathing with the abdomen. Belly breath, Buddha breath, it's called in the mode in which I learned. There's Buddha breath and there's Taoist breath. We'll get into the Taoist breathing later. Relaxing shoulders, tucking chin in a little bit. So all this posture. I once paid $100 to spend an hour with a master who simply taught us how to stand, how to relax without getting shapeless. Relax as though we are, as we are, but to use a metaphor, filled with buoyant, bubbling energy that's pressing outward like a helium balloon, so to speak. So something like that. That's our chi. It's there. We need to be aware of it. Just as we are not aware of the blood that is coursing through our veins, we're not aware of the chi. How we turn our attention to it in one way or another. Or using the yi, we create the capacity. Yi, Y-I, the yi, creative imagination. It's almost like the generator. And that's a little bit about philosophical, but which we might go into. All right, that's number one. Number two, postures that we have gone over. First of all, and I'm going to do this left-handed so you can follow right along, mirror me. First posture, scholar points the way. Now you step back on your left leg. Here, step back, scholar points the way. Wrist is even with shoulder. Fingers are curved. Hand is flat. This is the lotus palm, like a lotus leaf on the pond. From the side, looks like this. This actually can be used as a standing meditation position also. All my weight, 99% of my weight, you want to have 99% of your weight on your rear leg. So we call it empty and full. Empty, full. Empty, full. Next posture, carry the ball. Round ball, weight pouring. From the rear to the front. Now, it's not 99% in this particular posture. This is usually, we think of it as either 60-40 or 70-30. 70 here, 30 here. There's different discussion between schools of Tai Chi as to how much. Wu style does 60-40, Yang style does anywhere from 70-30 to 80-20. But never 50-50. That's called double weighted. That is not how we want to be. So I'm lifting, stepping out like this, and spreading the silk brocade this way. Your left hand is palm up, your right hand is palm down. Here, carry the ball, spreading the silk brocade. Carry the ball, spreading the silk brocade. Let's go back. Here. Hands climb the mountain. Boy. Step back, left leg. Scholar points the way. Carry the ball. Spread the silk brocade. These names are used as mnemonic devices to help us remember and create a picture. It's pretty standard. I've made a few iterations, but it's pretty standard. Hands climb the mountain, down to the jade table or jade plateau. Stepping, scholar points the way. Press forward and carry the ball. Spread the step to the side and spread the silk brocade. This way. Close the gate. That's my own name. This is not in the, you won't find that in books. This is simply why in Chinese martial arts, this is your gate here, your vulnerable spot. You close the gate. We're not practicing for martial arts, but sometimes it's helpful for people to know what the applications are for energetic purposes. Here, you see here, my energy is along the blade of my wrist and arm blocking. So here, here, here. Stepping forward into the bow and arrow to grasp the bird's tail. Looking into the palm of your right hand. Pressing with the palm of your left hand. From the side, it looks like that. Nice little bend to the wrist. I mean, the elbow. Curve to the wrist. Bird is here. The breast of the bird is here. Here's the tail down here. That's why it's called grasping the bird's tail. And then we come back this way. Touch and press forward, left and right together. Repetition is one of the mothers of learning. I know that repetition is, rote learning is being downplayed in schools nowadays. I know I taught school for 40 years. Yeah. But you have to practice, don't we? You just have to make it living. That's the difference between learning and just practicing something by rote. So we're always making it alive, full of energy, creative. Here, closing the gate. Stepping into the bow and arrow to grasp the bird's tail. So while we're here, now this is a review, bow and arrow. Forward leg is the bow, rear leg is the arrow. This is now 80-20. Heel on the ground, heel on the floor. No, not that. As we go forward, you keep the heel connected. It's your power cord, so to speak. Center line. Notice the distance between my left and right side. This is too narrow. This is too wide. This, as Goldilocks said, is just right. Here. Grasping the bird's tail. Come back. Touch. Press forward, left and right together. Wipe off. Roll back. Push with two palms. And now we come to the next posture that we reviewed, and that's playing the lute. So here, my hands come from here. to this position, and the leg moves into, when we're in a one-legged position, unlike the bow and arrow, the leg moves in line. The two heels are in line. So we're here, we come back like that. Playing the lute, playing the peepaw. Back in the 60s when I learned, we called it playing the lute. People didn't know about this is the peepaw. Now we're going to step out into bow and arrow position. Go back into the bow and arrow, but we're going to, what we do here, I'm going to do brush knee, push ball. Brush knee, push ball. Then we pivot forward, foot, leg, and reach forward and back. You see the balance. And step and brush knee, push ball. And if you have space in your practice area, perhaps take one more step. Brush knee, push ball. And then we can reverse and step backward. Monkey steps backwards, this is called. This is a rear horse position. Forward horse, rear horse. Monkey steps backwards. Eventually we'll be going horizontal like I'm doing now. And brush knee, push ball. We learn first going into the screen because it's easier to see. And then we will do side to side like here. So on this move, there's two ways to do it. One is to reach way back like this. My original teacher favored that. And the other way is to come this way to your ear and go forward. So regardless of what you do, we want to keep moving, no static points in the form. There are no static points in Tai Chi. It's always movement of the upper body. And because the whole body is moving together, one part moves, all parts move. Even this will have, you feel it through the bottoms of your feet, even though this is more stable. This is like this from here, Dantian down, is like the trunk of the tree. This from the Dantian up is the branches. See? Head is steady, shoulders, hands, moving, moving. Move in with me, moving, moving, moving. Move back. And pouring back into this. So 90, 10, even less. Empty, empty, empty. Hands climb the mountain down to the jade table or jade plateau or valley or whatever. Scholar points the way. Press forward and carry the ball. Spread the silk brocade. Close the gate. Step forward and grasp the bird's tail. Release. Come back and touch middle finger to wrist. Press forward, left and right together. Single arm press. Roll back. Double palm push. Sit back on rear leg and play the lute. And brush knee, push palm 1. Brush knee, push palm 2. Three. And step back. Repeating. Up, down. Begin. Here. Spread. And feel the body like spring steel. Full of energy. Flexible. Tensile strength. Not stiff. Wait a minute, watch a little bit from here, come back, and reach back this way as much as possible. Without letting don't let the shoulder go this far. Here, here. 1, 2. 3. 2. 3. One more time. Up. Flexing knees. Sure, this is bowed here. Don't let the knees buckle in to the middle. Push 2 palms. Sit back to play the lute. Lift. Step into the bow and arrow. Push. Breathe in. As you begin to step. Breathe out as you touch. Breathe in this point. Breathe out. I always appreciate feedback. And let me know whether or not this is useful if you use it, which I hope you do frequently to between the time you receive it and the time we meet on Tuesday morning. Bye bye.